They say a clean home is a happy home, but if you step inside Dale's house, you'll see that things are pretty miserable. His daughter Lissa says her dad's hoarding is so bad, it's putting her mother's health at risk. Lissa says her dad is a hoarder, and it's made her sick mother a prisoner of her own home. She says her dad's hoarding is making her mother's multiple sclerosis worse because she can't get to her bed, and it's forced her to sleep in a chair. But Dale says keeping up the home and being his wife's caregiver is overwhelming, and his ADD gets in the way every time he tries to clean. He wants Lissa to understand that he's doing everything that he can. Can Lissa convince her dad to clean up, or is Dale's hoarding a lost cause? Lissa, how concerned are you with your mom's health living in your dad's home?
She's had MS since she got diagnosed in like 1998, and it's gone downhill dramatically, and I think their house has a lot to do with that.
Can I just interrupt and suggest, we're talking about multiple sclerosis for the audience's sake, what MS is, and it's a disease that affects your nerves and your muscles, and it is a little bit genetic and a little bit environmental. So that's where you're coming from, the environmental aspect that could be affecting her.
Well, not only that, your mom she ended up going to the hospital because she cut her leg on something, like scraped it on something, and ended up getting cellulitis in both of her legs and had to go to the hospital. Yeah. How long was she in the hospital for?
Maybe like a week, but then she went to a rehab hospital after that.
Oh, wow.
And then I just want to once again explain to our audience what cellulitis is. Dr. Judy, could you explain?
Yeah, cellulitis is a potentially life-threatening skin infection, and it can happen when a cut or just any kind of crack or opening in the skin gets really seriously infected. It can be red, swelling, pain, and if not treated, it spreads to the lymph nodes, and it's really serious. And sometimes environmentally, if the environment is clean, then wounds and cuts are less likely to get infected. And MS does affect the immune system. So we're talking about a disease that affects the immune system already, and then if somebody gets a bacterial infection, that could potentially make it deadly.
Thank you. Dale, can I speak to you for just a moment?
Sure.
Now, how safe do you think it is for your wife to live in such a mess?
To be honest with you, it's not real safe.
Okay.
But gotta understand, I'm getting old.
We all are.
67 and a half
You look
years
great,
old.
Well, you look Dale.
You look
Let's
great.
give you a round of applause for that. I wouldn't have thought she was 67, so you're looking good over there, Dale. All right.
I don't know about that.
You do. You look good.
40s.
I wouldn't have thought 67, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I might have said late 50s.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah.